a bit windy, but still a nice morning. Morning, Macy.
Morning.
We've got our multivitamins and coffee. It's all about staying fit and stuff. Yeah. So day in the hatch with this one. And we'll just gently drink the coffee. You don't want to be necking your coffee. Alright, see you in a bit. Jam on toast, that is, guys. I know it's easy to mistaken it for like ketchup on toast or something, but it's actually jam on toast.
Nice.
One technical blunder. Doing crumpets in the toaster. They stick a little bit.
But that'd be cool. Give me that knife.
Coffee number 2. On this site, there's quite a lot of tourers, and tourers, because of the grass was under the actual caravans and stuff, I reckon they stop here all season. Yeah, seasonal pitches, I believe they call them. I wonder how much they are. I'll try and find out. Don't forget your bike. We're now in Wacky Races. It's Anchor Lane, Maplethorpe. They've got a vast selection of stuff.
Baby. Oh, I bet Frankie like that. Frankie.
Look. Anybody think you're 5?
Sounds like 5 now.
Oh, you don't. You are correct.
I don't quite like one.
Get yourself. No, you need this one.
I'm not 5. Yeah, I do like Dalmatians.
That's how you slept the other night with your ass in the air. I don't have to be fantastic ones today. You look like Charlie Bronson.
Hi.
You look like Ricky, I don't know. Hayley. Won't stick, 'cause I don't have that shape. Just had a little bit of luncheon, and now we're feeling a bit tired. I think we should go to the Woodies bar and just have something wet, do you know what I mean? And that'll go down our throats. Like oysters. Anyway, yeah. That's what I think. Sonny wants to go to the beach for 2 hours. It's a little bit windy today. Like I said, the final day today is Monday. I'm going to catch a bus, go into SKEGNESS town. Just got to check the guide ropes. I think one's broke or it's come really loose. Still there. Yeah, so have a little cup of coffee. I'll see you later. Just waiting for the kettle to boil. I thought I'd just have a catch up. The pub which is on site, it's called the Tavern. Went in there last night. Well, actually, we went in there in the afternoon. Tried to get in there and the door was locked, so we went to the reception. I asked them when they're going to open. 3 o'clock. Duck. So went back up there at 3. And there's a bit late opening. Don't matter. Then so sitting at the bench, on the benches out the front, and the guy, he shouted, he opened the door and goes, "You can come in, you know." I went in, ordered some drinks. So he'd opened a bottle of J2O, poured a Coke and a rum and Coke, and poured a pint of Inches. And he said that was, what was it, 10.60 or 11.60, something like that. And no worries. I went to go, he goes, "Oh, it's cash only." Oh. I said, "Well, where's the nearest cash point?" He goes, "Them road, 3 minutes." I said, "Nice one, mate, thanks." So yeah, we didn't go back there, mate. We just went to the Anchor. You know, where you can use, it's the same currency but different method of paying. You'd have thought. The only reason why they fucking use cash all the time, tax dodging, isn't it? I say cash is king. Is it? Yeah, if you've got a bit of cash in your pocket, but I mean, I've been at places where they don't take cash, it's just card. Or it's just like the Tavern, just cash. Surely as a business, you'd want to sort of open as many like rounds of emptying people's pockets, basically, if it means having cash or card. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, it is a good site. I don't think we'll be back again, not unless we get a camper van or a tourer. It's pure because we can't rely on the weather too much here. So I hate it when it's windy. It's too noisy. I bought some earplugs though. Anyway, kettle's boiled. See you later.
You watching me cream my leg?
No. The Golden M. But you can't guess where we're going. Need some sauce on this. Only a little bit of sauce, obviously. It's good big. Looks like the back end of the SKEGNESS Beach Fest, which happened just this weekend. Obviously quite a big clear up operation.
Neil. Say hello to Neil.
I'm not going to know.
It is. Say hello to Neil.
Can we get a photo?
Hello, Neil.
Only if you say,
come with you.
yeah.
I'll come with you.
Must have been a lot of people here. They probably would have got me as well. They got you.
Have you been to that? Yeah, the thing. Yeah. I want to go again. I've not been since I was younger. We went to one of the kids' birthdays. It's good though. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
September. Please, you got 3 coins.
I don't know, but it's food's at the back now.
What's up now?
I think this is all the people that sponsored a seal. Bronze, silver, gold, platinum.
Do not reach over the sides of the enclosure. It's a turtle. No way, don't let it fly away. Come back, come back, come back. Oh God.
the shape bite.
Elizabeth told me that snail.
Sorry?
Come back through it.
Sure.
I need to see some more butterflies.
Look over there. Oh, it's just a birds. What's that?
This is
That's what shells are. That's what they are.
And this little fishy, cute. What's that? It's a Zillow. No, it's not. It's the bottle. Oh. Did you see it though? Yes, Mom.
What is it?
In sort of smaller pens. So this is the equivalent of bed rest, the same kind of thing that happens with you guys if you were falling in a human hospital. So they do prevent any injury, so stops them moving around too much and re-injuring themselves, but it also makes it easier and safer for us as staff members to work with if they do need any medical treatment or injections and wound cleaning, things like that. So once they no longer got any treatment, they move to the pool just outside the hospital, and it's here where they learn how to eat on their own, how to eat in the water. Then once they're doing that while on their own, they move into this pool here. So this pool is a little bit bigger than the one just outside the hospital, so that means that they can swim around, they can build up their muscles in their flippers, ready to make sure they're nice, strong swimmers to release out into the wild. And this pool is also to get them to gain some much needed weight. So they get fed 4 times a day in this pool, and the aim is to get them up to 35 kilos in weight, at which point they are released back out into the wild. So here in the UK, we are lucky enough that we actually have 2 different species of seals that are native to our shorelines. So one of which is the harbour seals. All of the seals we have on site at the moment are harbour seals. They're the smallest of the 2 species, and they breed in the summer. Then our other species is the grey seal. They're the larger of the 2 species, and they breed in the winter. And they're the ones that have that characteristic fluffy white coat that you might recognise when they're born. And that keeps them nice and warm on land when they're being fed by their mums. So, you might notice that the harbour seal in this pool does look a little bit different to the majority of our other resident harbour seals. And that's because she is an albino seal. So that means that she has no pigmentation in her skin, in her fur or in her eyes. However, unlike Albie, our resident albino seal, she's much less sensitive to the sunlight. So in the afternoon when the sun does start to go down, she can open her eyes and she can see perfectly fine. Her hearing is also perfectly fine, unlike Albie's, and she's showing some really positive behaviours when it comes to foraging for her fish and fending for herself. So we are hopeful she's going to be a good candidate for release. But out in the wild, albino seals are 1 in 100,000. So when we release her, we're going to put a live tracker on her so we can monitor her movement really closely and make sure that she's definitely going to be okay. But you might notice that on her rear flipper is a small white tag. And on one side of that tag it says SKEGNESS Natureland Seal Sanctuary, and on the other side is an individual number that is unique to every seal we fit them to. So when we do release our seals out into the wild, if they are spotted by a member of the public, they can give us a call here at Natureland that tells the number on that tag, and we can tell them exactly which seal it is, and also make a note for our records as well. So for example, just 2 weeks ago we had a phone call from a member of the public who had spotted one of our seals. That was a seal called Onion, who was released 2 years ago, and Onion is currently over in Belgium. So we've been getting photos of him coming in all week, and he's looking really good and really healthy. So it's really nice to see that even 2 years on, he's still doing really well. We've also had sightings of our seals in France, Germany, the Netherlands, and all over the UK. So the system is working. But there are a few reasons why we end up with seal populars here at Natureland. And one of the main reasons is that unfortunately they are left by their mums just a little bit too early. So out in the wild, the mums only stay with their babies for 4 weeks, which is a really short period of time. But because the mum's milk is so rich in fat, those babies can gain between 20 and 30 kilos in weight within that 4-week period. And it's really important they have all that fat and all that blubber reserve, because when the mum leaves them at 4 weeks old, she doesn't come back. So those babies go from being fed every day by their mums to learning how to hunt out in the wild entirely on their own. And this can take some time. So this is her 4th and final feed of the day. And like I said, we aim to get our seals up to 35 kilos, at which point they are released out into the wild. I am going to feed her quite closely because there is a gulp right there, so I apologise if this isn't the most dramatic of feeds. But we aim for those 35 kilos, like I said, because that's the weight their mums would naturally leave them at, so we try to replicate that as much as possible. But out in the wild, these guys are classed as opportunistic feeders. So that means that they will eat just about anything that they can get their flippers on. So at the moment in this bucket there is some herring, there's also some squid as well. But we also feed our seals things like mackerel, sardines, sprats. We try to give them as much variety as possible in order to replicate that natural diet for them. But we often get asked, how do these guys learn how to hunt out in the wild? We're obviously not feeding them live fish, so how do they figure it out? And it's exactly the same process as if they have been out in the wild their entire lives. That's because when the mum leaves them at just 4 weeks old, she doesn't teach them how to hunt. It's not something they learn from her. It's something they have to figure out entirely on their own. And it's known as an innate behaviour. So that means it's a natural, biological response to these guys that when that fish swims past them, that hunting instinct kicks in and that chase behaviour kicks in, and they know exactly what it is that they need to do. And it's the same for lost predators out in the wild, so we know that these guys are going to be perfectly fine. But that is everything that I have to tell you about our rescue seals. That is all of Abby's food for this feed. But do any of you guys have any questions? No? Okay, well in that case, thank you all so much for listening, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day here at Natureland.
The neon signs light up the night. Electric hearts in a city so bright. We're chasing dreams through pixel streams, dancing shadows under glowing beams. Let the rhythm take control. Feel the beat, ignite your soul. Colors flash, they paint the air. Hold the moment, nothing compares. Skyscrapers hum a steady tune. Stars colliding under the moon. Our laughter echoes citywide, a symphony where hearts collide. The echo of a fleeting glance, lost in the pulse of a reckless dance. Caught in the glow of fleeting time, a spark of love that feels divine. The echo of a fleeting glance, lost in the pulse of a reckless dance. Caught in the glow of fleeting time, a spark of love that feels divine. Let the rhythm take control. Feel the beat, ignite your soul. Colors flash, they paint the air. Hold the moment, nothing compares. Electric blue, we're alive tonight. Hearts on fire, burning bright. Keep us glowing, let it stay. Forever young in this display.
Come to the best takeaway in the SKEGNESS. I'll show you the food when we get it. Let's show you the menu. They own the chicken shop as well, and the chip shop next door. Just walking back to the my pitch after having a long day at SKEGNESS. And luckily the wind has gone. We're going to stop on an extra day. It cost us 31 quid should be 32. Reason why that is because it gives like a 5% discount thing. Yeah. All honesty, it's not because we totally love the site, but there's nothing wrong with it. So yeah, it's because we're all pitched up still. Look. Still got poo there, but you know, shit happens. Hey, boom boom.
Double colours.
Mixed kebab meat, chili sauce from Flavours. This is the chicken here, look. Chili sauce is good.
Mate, it's just bloody banging.
Very good. Doner meat. Definitely the best I've had all day.
Banging.
Anyway, got Frankie's there. Maisie's got pizza. Sonny's got some of them Mexican chili bites. If you spent a certain amount of money, we've got another free pizza. So that's food for today. Right, so that takeaway was from Flavours down at Ingermel's Anchor Lane. I've had quite a few takeaways in my lifetime, to such a fact where I used to get Christmas cards from them and 3 bottles of wine. They knew me by my first name. This is like in my local area. So I do know what I'm on about. Now, that chicken doner and lamb doner was amazing, and the chili sauce was amazing as well. So if you're down this neck of the woods, it's Flavours, Anchor Lane, Ingermel's. He owns that kebab shop. He owns the chip shop next to it, and he owns the chicken shop next to that as well. So it's worth going to if you can have a takeout. Just thought I'd let you know.